What is up, Packer fans? What a big win. Week 5, the Packers win 24-19 against the Los Angeles Rams at SoFi. I was at SoFi this year for the preseason Chargers-Rams game. It was an epic stadium. What a win. We brought that winning energy. The Packers ended up going there and winning also. I wore the Jordan Love jersey when I was there, and so there was a few Packer fans out there when we were there, but very fun, and Packers went there and got the W, so did handle business. 3-2 now. This division is tough, though. The Bears won also. The Lions had off, and the Vikings are 5-0. So Green Bay had to go down to Los Angeles and win the game, which they did. Jordan Love played pretty well. Weird kind of pick six he threw. His first one in over 700 career attempts. His first pick six as a Packer, as a player in the NFL. So for Love, kind of a weird play. Probably should have just grounded it, taken the safety. I don't really know where you want to go. You don't want to throw an interception and have it get picked off, though, and have it returned for touchdown. That much I do know. So for Jordan Love to come back in the second half and really play well. There was a stretch where I think he was like 9 for 9 or 10 for 10 or something like that. So really played well, bounced back after that interception, after the pick six. And this Packers team went from being the losing team in going into halftime to winning overall in the end. So Jordan Love, 224 yards. He had 2 tutties and an interception. Like I said, the touchdowns went to Tucker Kraft, the tight end, who for me is a player that, I thought he'd be good. I thought he'd be a nice complementary piece to Luke Musgraves as the number 1 tight end. Luke's kind of fallen off. You don't see him as much. You see Tucker Kraft really making plays and blocking in the run game and in the pass game. His long catch was really kind of something to see. Him running down the field. Who wants to tackle that as he's coming at you? You saw he just kind of pushed the little cornerback out of the way and then ran himself to the end zone. So for Tucker Kraft, what a big game for Jordan Love. Nice bounce back in the second half. Josh Jacobs got going a little bit, kind of slow. Obviously, the Rams went out to try to stop the run. The Packers were able to run it a little bit in the second half. Got a big run at the end of the game to keep the drive going. But obviously, the Rams get the ball again, and then the Packers defense had to step up one more time and make the stop. Kind of a weird end of the game. We thought we kind of had it. We were up, I think, 11 points, and then they were able to score, and then we kind of a nerve-wracking end to it. There had to be some plays made by the defense, which there was. So Xavier McKinney, again, what a game for him. He had another interception, his 5th on the season, his 5th in 5 games, first time ever in NFL history that's ever been done for a player on his team, of a new team. So pretty amazing. I don't think it's ever been done to start a season either. 5 interceptions in 5 games. So NFL fact checkers, check that. But for Xavier McKinney, what a game. He had a fumble recovery and the pick, like I said. So for him, really big game. Edgerrin Cooper, the rookie linebacker, got a sack again, and he had some pressure on that last play of the game that helped Evan Williams make the play on the back end. And then just, Preston Smith, Carl Brooks had a sack and a half. Really kind of this defensive line kind of getting after it, guys that you don't expect. Rashawn Gary, I haven't seen his name at all, which means he's probably getting double-teamed and chipped on pretty much every play, but he just hasn't been doing a whole lot. I hope to see him get going a little bit. And this pass rush as a whole, kind of when it counted, they were getting some people after it, but as a whole, I want to see a little bit more. But, the Packers went down to L.A., got the win. That's what I wanted to see. Offensive line played well. Rasheed Walker played not as many holding calls, penalties down definitely this week. So I don't think we saw anybody on the offensive line really cause any major plays that to go backwards. So really a big step forward for them. Again, Emmanuel Wilson running good. Josh Jacobs running good. Obviously, Jordan Love played well. Receivers, Wicks keeps dropping the ball. I was saying that after week 3, he keeps dropping these. And then again, last week, he kept dropping them. And this week, again, he kept dropping them. So something Wicks is going to have to clean up, figure out why he's dropping the passes. Jaden Reed, what can you say about Jaden Reed? Dude is amazing. What a catch. Triple coverage, and he comes down with it. Triple coverage. Wow. So what a big game for him. And then, Malik Heath made some grabs. Obviously, Tucker Kraft was the big player in the receiving room for the Packers. Bo Melton had a grab too. But for Green Bay, not having Romeo Doubs, not having Christian Watson because of injury, you could see it a little bit. They struggled to move the ball a little bit on offense. Love struggled a little bit in that first half again and then bounced back in the second half. But Watson should be back in a few weeks, hopefully, and Dobbs should be back at practice on Wednesday. Thinking that he's going to just kind of regroup from this. I really like Dobbs coming out of Nevada. I really like Dobbs as a rookie. I like Dobbs just the last few years. I kind of thought he would jump into that wide receiver 1 role, maybe with Reed, kind of that complementary piece, and the other guys would fall in line behind him. Reed took over as number 1. Wicks has kind of stepped up. He's got more touchdowns than Dobbs, and Dobbs kind of, just in no man's land. Watson's hurt, so I don't know what Dobbs thought. He was the one that dropped the ball last week. They ended up getting intercepted, so for him to be upset, he had 12 grabs, like 189 yards on the season. Just catch the ball more when it's thrown to you. Make the most of your opportunities. He has to understand that against the Titans and the Colts, we didn't really have our quarterback, so we ran the ball a lot more. The offense looked a little bit different. So I really kind of bummed out that Dobbs acted like that, kind of bummed out for the team that he kind of brought that negative energy around him. And just all in all, hopefully see him back and doing what he does best. Do what he did against Dallas last year in the playoffs. So hopefully Dobbs is back. But anyway, so Jair should be back. He was out again. Defense played okay. Eric Stokes, Carrington Valentine, those guys on the back end played okay. But Evan Williams, Javon Bullard and Xavier McKinney, the safeties really clean up everything out there and make this defense kind of turn and work. So Quay Walker in the middle is doing a great job. Duffy's doing good. And like I said, Adrian Cooper really coming on as a rookie. So I like what I see out of him. But all in all, great win for the Packers. 24-19. Packers get the win. They're 3-2. Now they go back to Lambeau to play against the Cardinals, who are coming off a win against the 49ers. We'll do a video on that later this week. Go Pack, go. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.